Jake Cinco is joining us from Bluebird CFW. Welcome, Jake. First of all, tell everybody what Bluebird CFW does.
Bluebird CFW works with basements and crawl spaces, foundations. We also do some seawall work, just kind of getting your house up to where it needs to be.
I'm thinking about right now, it is cold outside, which means we might want to consider insulating, especially the attics, right? Or the crawl space.
Yeah.
Yes, yep. In the crawl space, it's good to add some insulation around the walls, like foam board or some spray foam in the joist pockets. Kind of seal up all those cracks and stop the drafts from coming in and making the floors cold on your feet on the main floor.
Well, if there's a crawl space but there's not access to it, how do I get that? Can you create an access to it?
Yeah, if there's a small access, we can always cut it out and make it a little bit bigger to get into. If there isn't an access, we can always cut one in any location that you need and get in there and do the work that we have to. And sometimes you can even make one from inside the house too, if it's easier and you don't want to see a door on the outside of the house.
I'm curious, you probably find a lot of customers who say, well, it's insulated down there. We don't need to do anything.
It's full of my crap. It's full of all the storage things, so that's insulating it. Right. Is that probably not the best way to go?
Yeah, there's lots of times we do run into stuff that's down in there and everything, and everyone thinks that it's insulated well enough, but I tell you, a lot of times we can go in there and we can seal up spots that haven't been sealed.
And you're saving money on your energy bill, which
Yeah.
I think is a big thing as well, right?
Absolutely. There's a big noticeable difference between not having any insulation in there and walking on the main floors in bare feet and then having insulation down there. You can have a noticeable difference in the temperature.
So what do you find most commonly with, when do people call you?
People usually call us when their pipes freeze, which is usually
There we go.
a little bit too late to be calling us.
Yeah.
It's good to get in front of it and kind of get it taken care of before you get to that point.
So you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to spend the money to insulate the crawl space. That's not fun. I can't see it. But you're going to see it in your energy bills, and you're going to see it in not having to pay the repairs for busted pipes, right?
Right. And sometimes, too, people have taller crawl spaces, and if you have an access inside the house, you can even use it for storage once it's encapsulated. Kind of nice, clean area, and you can put stuff down there.
I think about that, and I think about the time that it takes to do that. Is it like a day project, or is it just a couple hours?
It all kind of depends on how
much?
how
She's
big.
got a lot of junk in her basement.
Yeah,
Apparently.
how big it is, and how much stuff is down there
Yeah.
to clean out and stuff too.
Yeah.
But it ranges from 1 to 3 days probably.
Well, it's
on
good
the most part.
information, and it's a good reminder. So if you want to call Bluebird, the information is on the screen. Bluebird CFW, or go to the website, bluebirdcfw.com. Thank you so much.